Donna, 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 Donna. It's Minnow! Yes, I named my 4-foot shark pillow Minnow. Don't judge. It's awesome. Hey Hannah, what tag video are you gonna do today? A tag video? Let me think. Maybe you should make one up. You know what? That is a great idea. I think I will. So I did. I created a tag video and I want you guys to do it. So I created a tag video because I wanted a dog. And I decided, what other pets would I want in books? So today we are going to do the literature pet tag something. There'll be a cooler name for it, and that's what you guys probably clicked on. I will think on it, and you'll see it. So, being in college, as you know, if you were a college goer, you live in a dorm or you live in an apartment. I live in an apartment. And you miss certain things that you did not have at home. At home, I had a dog, and I'm a very animal type person. I love animals, and I want them all the time. Well, I am a college student, so getting a dog is not ideal. I wish it was, but I can't. So, of course you miss pets. Right now all I have is Minnow. And I'm not sorry for that because he also works as a body pillow and a bodyguard. Yep. I decided that I would come up with my top 5 favorite pets that I found in books. So let's get on with it. For 5, because I've been craving a dog's company, I chose Fleetfoot from the Throne of Glass series, which is Selena Saradathian's dog that she was given from the kennels. And he was a runt, and they didn't think that he was going to do good, and then he became the best runner, and he's a dog, and his name is Fleetfoot, and he goes through everything with Selena, and Nehemia, and Dorian, and just want a dog. Number 4, I chose Buckbeak from Harry Potter. Of course it would be awesome to have a hippogriff. I mean, cooler than a sphinx, because you wouldn't die if you didn't get a question wrong. And not that different from a griffin. I mean, you don't have the lion paws, you have a horse, which is like a centaur except an eagle. And that would be cool. Buckbeak would be cool. A hippogriff. Come on. For number 3, I went with a dragon or a wyvern because it's such a broad thing. Like, there's a bunch of different types and different usages of them in different stories. Like, I would want Saphira because you could have that telepathic connection with your dragon and you were with that dragon all the time and you have the mark on your hand and it's just so cool. But then there's also wyverns, like in Throne of Glass again, that Abraxas is with all the witches that they're trying to do, and you have that connection as well. Or, not even going on books, but Toothless. I would want Toothless as a dragon and able to have that relationship like Hiccup has with him. I just watched How to Train Your Dragon 2 again, and my favorite. I want Toothless. So yep, dragon. Now my top 2 were very hard that I had to decide between, and I was only able to decide after thinking about a few technical differences. I mean, there are a bunch of technical differences, but okay. For number 2, I chose a direwolf from the Game of Thrones because direwolves. What's cooler than a direwolf? I mean, personally, you could have different opinions, but to me, I love wolves, so a direwolf would be awesome, and having them be like as big as a horse, they're not going to be as big as a horse, but they're huge and they're always with you and they'll keep you from harm. You have that connection, especially if you're like Bran and you can be a warg. Ah. Mental connections with pets. Need to get on that. Technology needs to go through so that we can have that. I'm waiting. That's all we're waiting for. That's it. Don't need hoverboards. Just the pet telepathy. And for number 1, I chose a Pandora from Fire and Flood. Again, if you have not read this, you need to read it. Do you know what got me hooked on this book? Somebody described it as The Hunger Games meets Pokemon. What? Yes, it is awesome. I loved it. Let me give you a little backstory. It's not a spoiler. You have to go into the Brimstone Bleed. It's a competition that you go into get a cure for somebody in your family that is dying of an incurable disease. You have to pick an egg. The egg will hatch, becomes your Pandora. It can be any animal or thing that it was designed to be. These were designed. And a Pandora they're animals that have powers. So some can breathe fire, some have night vision, some have the ability to morph into other ones. There's so many, and there's like bears and lions and cheetahs and boars and foxes and turtles and camels and oh my. And I would want a Pandora just because it is yours and it listens to you and keeps you safe, and like all of these animals would do and these pets would do and what they were written to do. But think about real life, how awesome that would be. You could have your pet, like, if you had an eagle, of course they'd be genetically enhanced so they could fly you places. So you could be like, I want to go to the grocery store. They'd be like, okay. They'd grab you and caw, caw. Off to the grocery store you'd go. Okay, that's enough rambling from Hannah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what your guys' favorite pets are, and if there's other books that have awesome pets that I need to read that I have not read yet, because I love imagining my life with those kind of pets. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like it, keep watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!